Disney takes control of NFL Network as the league gains 10% ESPN ownership. The National Football League has agreed to sell most of its media business to Walt Disney in exchange for a 10% stake in Disney's ESPN network. According to the Wall Street Journal report, as part of the deal, ESPN will gain control of key media assets, including the NFL network. Analysts have estimated the value of ESPN to be between 25 and 30 billion, placing the NFL's share in the range of 2.5 to 3 billion. The deal is subject to regulatory approval and is expected to face scrutiny from lawmakers due to the influence of both the NFL and ESPN. On this scrutiny here, I don't know that I lean one way or the other here. I would imagine that this is okay, but I really haven't kind of dove into that. So I'll let you know if I come up with anything for that. Disney's ESPN is a major player in the sports media industry, and this deal is expected to further solidify its position. The NFL, on the other hand, is the most popular sports league in the United States, and its partnership with ESPN is likely to have a significant impact on the media landscape. CNBC sports business reporter Alex Sherman also commented on the deal via X, highlighting its potential to reshape the sports media landscape. He says here, the NFL and ESPN make it official. More commentary to come when Disney announces earnings tomorrow morning. This deal comes at a crucial time for Disney. The company has been working on a turnaround with a focus on its streaming services and sports content. The acquisition of a stake in ESPN by the NFL could potentially strengthen Disney's position in the sports media market, which is a key part of its overall strategy. This development will be of particular interest to investors as they await Disney's third quarter financial results, which of course we've got here this morning, which are expected to shed light on the impact of consumer spending and the company's various offerings, including streaming and sports content. So I'm going to stop here and say, does this make, just simply put, does this make Disney more or less attractive to you? The fact that the NFL and ESPN are doing this deal. Let me know if you think that this actually makes the stock more attractive. I'm not sure where I land on this one, to be quite honest with you, at least not yet. Now, the one thing here is that the other thing to note here is that now you can get ESPN, all the ESPN suite, all of the channels, all of the content, all of the extra stuff for like $29.99 a month. It's still included in the cable packages. So if you have cable, you don't necessarily have to buy this, but this just gives one more thing where you don't necessarily need cable. You could pretty much pair ESPN with maybe Netflix or maybe YouTube, get a lot of the channels that you're looking for, not pay for the stuff that you don't want, and still have access to the huge sports portfolio. So it will be very interesting to me to see if this leads to more cord cutting. I don't know if that's the case. My gut would tell me that yes, it does. All right. My gut would tell me that yes, it does, but we'll see. We'll have to wait for some of the numbers on that. Interesting story here. That's probably the top story this morning, I would say.